Hi, today we're doing problem 1-4. Part A asks us, what is the speed of ball immediately before it hits the ground? So, Part A, we use basic kinematics equation y equals y0 plus v0 t plus 1/2 a t squared. And we're going to use the origin as the spot it's dropped, so it's y0 is going to be 0. v0 is also 0 since it's dropped from rest, basically. Since we're going to use up is plus y, as I said, g is traveling downwards, so it's negative, so our equation is going to be y equals negative 1/2 gt squared. Now, it's going to drop 5 meters, and it told us to use 10 in place of g, so it's like that. This is negative 5 equals negative 5 t squared, and so obviously a t equals 1. The equation for velocity, one of the equations for velocity is v0 plus at. v0 is 0, and a is g, so it's gt, and that equals 10 times 1. It's 1 meter per second downwards. That is your answer. That's your answer. And now part B asks us to determine the time after the release of the clay bob at which collision takes place. We're just going to write two equations for the clay. It's going to be negative 1/2 gt squared, so since it's just dropped just like the ball was. The ball, on the other hand, is going to start at negative 5 since it's 5 meters below where we started. The velocity is 10. We're just using this equation again. Velocity is 10 as we saw before. And then the acceleration is negative 1/2 gt squared. And now we set these equal to each other in order to get what time they collide. Negative 1/2 gt squared equals negative 5 plus 10t minus 1/2 g squared. And those two cancel out. So 10t equals 5, and t equals 1/2 seconds. So on to C, determine the height above the ground at which collision takes place. We're just going to take one of these equations. We're going to use clay because it's simpler, so negative 1/2 gt squared. So negative 1/2, 10, and then that's 1/2 squared. So it's going to come out to negative 5/4, or negative 1.25. And since we used the origin as 5 meters above the ground, in order to get the distance above the ground, we do 5 minus 1.25. If you don't know why, use y0 up here. The ground is at negative 5. So 5 minus 1.25 equals 3.75 meters, which is our answer. D, determine the speed of the ball and the blob immediately before the collision. So v clay equals gt. That's just from this equation up here. So dt equals 10 times 1/2, and that equals 5 meters per second. V ball, velocity of the ball starts at 10. So once again, initial velocity is 10. Acceleration is the same. So acceleration is 10 minus gt. This is also negative, but it has to give you the speed, so it's irrelevant whether it's positive or negative. But in this spot, start out as 10 upwards meters per second, and then it's accelerating downwards, so you do minus gt, and so that becomes 10 minus 5, which is 5 meters per second. E, if they stick together on impact, what is the magnitude and direction of velocity immediately after collision? We're just going to use conservation of momentum. P, the initial momentum, is going to be 10 meters v ball, and positive since the ball is traveling upwards at this point, because it's after it's bounced. And it's 9m because it told us that's how much mass it has. And then the clay is only 1m, and it's traveling downwards, so it's like that. And if you, we got the velocity is 5, obviously, so it's going to be 8 times 5, 8m times 5, that's 40m. final momentum, combined mass is 10, and then Vf. So we're going to get 10 mVf equals 40 m, since we're just equating these two, since it's conserved it's conserved in any collision, and so Vf is obviously 4 meters per second. Thanks for watching.